Welcome to English.com, the right place to learn English. Hello, dears. Today I'm back with a new lesson, reported speech. In this lesson, we are going to check what is direct speech, what is reported speech, and what are the changes that occur to our direct speech when changed into indirect speech. How to report sentences of various tenses, and how to report questions, both WH questions and yes or no questions. How to report orders, requests, advices, and suggestions. How to report universal truths. How to report sentences with reporting verbs in simple present tense. And finally, how to report negative sentences and wishes. Now listen to our conversation between Tom and Sarah. Hi Sarah, why were you late for the party yesterday? Hello Tom, I was late because of the heavy traffic in the Arch Street. This is our direct conversation between two speakers, so we can call this type of conversations as direct speech. Now, when we convey this conversation to a third person, that is called indirect speech or reported speech. Now, listen to the conversation between Sarah and her sister. Sister inquires Sarah about the conversation that she had with Tom. What did Tom ask you? He asked me why I had been late for the party the previous day. This answer is an example for reported speech. When we report someone, the tense of the actual sentence, the pronoun used in it, and the expression of time and place will be changed in reported speech. You can choose any reporting verb according to the mood or the type of the sentence that we are reporting. Speech mark or quotation marks are never used in a reported speech. All the sentences that we have reported ends with a full stop. These are the changes that occur whenever we change a sentence into indirect speech. Sentences spoken in simple present tense change into simple past. Present continuous tense changes into past continuous tense. Present perfect tense changes into past perfect tense. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Simple past changes into past perfect. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Sentences in the other tenses will remain the same in reported speech also. Now here is how the modal auxiliaries change whenever we report a sentence. Will changes into would, can into could, may into might, shall into should. Yet the major change is tense change. All the sentences in present tense go to past tense. All the sentences in past tense go to past perfect tense. Here is an example for simple present tense changed into reported speech. I like ice cream. Tom said that he liked ice cream. In this example, the word like, which is in simple present tense, changed into simple past tense, liked. And the pronoun I changed into he. Next is an example for a sentence in present continuous tense. As we said earlier, present continuous will change into past continuous when reported. I'm waiting for my brother to come. When reported, this sentence will become Tom said that he was waiting for his brother to come. Here, the verb in present continuous tense, am waiting, changes into was waiting, that is past continuous. And the pronoun changes are I changed into he, My brother changed into his brother. Now let's check an example for present perfect tense. Sarah, I have brought a gift for you. This is a sentence in present perfect tense. And when changed into reported speech, it becomes past perfect tense, like Tom told me that he had brought a gift for me. Here, have brought is in present perfect, it changed into had brought. Now the pronoun changes are I changed into he, you changed into me. I have been waiting for you since morning. This sentence is in present perfect continuous tense. When changed into reported speech, this will become past perfect continuous. He said that he had been waiting for me since morning. Here, have been waiting changed into had been waiting. The pronoun changes are I changed into he, you changed into me. Now let's check how the sentences in past tense changed in reported speech. My uncle came home yesterday. This sentence is in simple past tense. When reported, simple past changed into past perfect. Tom said that his uncle had come home the previous day. The past verb came changed into past perfect. Had come. The time expression yesterday changed into the previous day. When reporting, past continuous tense will be changed into past perfect continuous. Here is an example. I was helping my mom in kitchen. When reported, the sentence will become like Tom said that he had been helping his mom in kitchen. Was helping. The verb in past continuous changed into had been helping. The pronoun changes are I changed into he, my changed into his. Sentences in past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense will not change whenever we are reporting them. I had visited Delhi long ago. Tom said that he had visited Delhi long ago. Here, had visited is an example for past perfect tense. It remained the same whenever we reported it. When reporting a sentence in future tense or a sentence with will, it changes into would. Example, I will tell you a story. Tom told me that he would tell me a story. Here, will tell changed into would tell. Pronoun changes are I changed into he and you changed into me. We have already discussed how the modal auxiliaries will be changing in reported speech. Now here are some examples for how the expression of time changes in reported speech. Now is changed into then, tomorrow, next day, yesterday, the previous day, today, that day, tonight, that night, day before yesterday, 2 days ago, day after tomorrow, 2 days after. Now expression of place will change like here will be changed into there, this will be changed into that, these will be changed into those. Now let's learn how to report questions. There are two types of questions, yes or no questions and WH questions. We have to report both these questions in a different way. Yes or no questions. Whenever we report yes or no questions, we have to use an additional of if or whether as a conjunction. Examples are you Sarah? This is an example for yes or no questions. The answer will be yes or no. When reporting, this sentence will become like, he asked me if I was Sarah. Another example for yes or no question is, did you eat lunch? We can report this sentence like, he asked me if I had eaten lunch. Now look at the first example. Here, the present tense changed into past, that is, are changed into was. And the second question, that is in past tense, changed into past perfect. The verb did eat changed into had eaten. Now let's see how to convert WH questions into indirect speech. When we convert WH question into indirect speech, we never use the conjunction that. Instead, we can use the same WH question word. Now look at how this WH question is reported. What is your name? He asked me what was my name. The second example is, where did you purchase these shoes? This sentence in reported speech becomes, he asked me where I had purchased those shoes. In the first example, the present verb is changed into was and your changed into my. And in the second question, the past verb did purchase changed into had purchased. Pronoun you changed into I. And the expression of place, these changed into those. Now let's have a look at how to change imperative sentences into reported speech. Imperative sentences are request, orders, advices, and suggestions. While reporting these type of sentences, instead of using the conjunction that, we are using to. Examples are, please help me to get my lost watch. This is a request. Now let's report it. He requested me to help him to get his lost watch. So while reporting our request, we have to use to infinitive form of the verb. Get me some water. This sentence is an example for an order or a command. Now let's report it. He wanted me to get some water for him. So just like request, we have to use to infinitive form of the verb while reporting orders. Next, let's report an advice. You should take care of your health. Reporting this sentence is also very much similar like reporting request and commands. He advised me to take care of my health. Here also take changed into to take. Now here is an example for a suggestion. Let's play a game. Sentences like this, that is, a sentence with a let's, can take an additional should whenever we are reporting it. So the reported sentence will be like, he suggested me that we should play a game. Now we are going to discuss how to report universal truths. We should not change the tense whenever we are reporting universal truths. Examples are, Tom said, the sun rises in the east. The reported sentence will be, Tom said that the sun rises in the east. Tom said, all need air to survive. The reported speech is, Tom said that all need air to survive. There are no tense change occurring in these type of sentences. Tom said to Sarah, electricity can give us shock. When Sarah tells this sentence to someone else, she can tell, Tom told me that electricity can give us shock. Now let's check how to report sentences with the reporting verbs in simple present tense. Tom says, I have a bad headache. I'm sleeping early. Tom says that he has a bad headache and he is sleeping early. In this sentence, you can see the verb says is in present tense. So when we change these type of sentences into reported speech, the tense should not change. That means the reported speech also be in present tense. Tom says, I visit library every Monday. Tom says that he visits library every Monday. Here also the verb says is in present tense. So the reported speech also should be in present tense. Tom says, I swim well. Tom says that he swims well. The same rule is applicable here. The verb is in simple present tense, so the reported sentence also should be in present tense. Now we are looking at how to report negative sentences. Here is the first example for you. Tom said to me, don't call me today. While reporting, don't changes into not to. So the sentence will become like, Tom told me not to call him that day. Here, don't changed into not to, today changed into that day. Here is one more example for this type of sentence. Tom said to me, don't ask me about that. When reporting this sentence, it will become like, Tom told me not to ask him about that. Don't ask changed into not to ask. Now let's have a check at reporting of wishes and exclamations. Here is an example for a wish changed into reported speech. My mother said, may God bless you. When reported, this sentence will become, my mother prayed that God might bless me. In this sentence, may changed into might, you changed into me. Hooray! I have got A1 again, Sudha said. Whenever reporting, this sentence becomes, Sudha exclaimed with joy that she had got A1 again. Here, instead of hooray, we added a reporting verb exclaimed, and the sentence is in present perfect tense. It changed into past perfect tense. This is all about today's lesson, reported speech. Hope you like this lesson. If you like this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. English.com values each one of your comments. So don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you.